Signs of the Season Around North America. Written by Mary Pat Finnegan. Illustrated by Jeremy Schultz.
One way to mark the seasons
is by looking at the calendar. The calendar dates are based on Earth's yearly trip around the sun. In North America, autumn begins on September 22nd or 23rd, when day and night are about the same length. Throughout autumn, the days keep getting shorter. Another way to mark the seasons is to look around you at the changes in weather and nature. In North America, the first signs of autumn appear in the north, then move south. This book helps you see the signs of autumn in different places around North America. Swirling, whirling, colorful leaves are falling. They're crunching under your feet. Listen closely. You can hear geese honking in the sky. The breezes are getting cooler. The rain splats on your window. Autumn is here. Autumn isn't the same everywhere in North America. What happens in autumn where you live? If you live in the far north, you'll see signs of autumn first. Each day, the sun rises later and later. Everything sparkles with frost. In the evenings, the sun sets earlier and earlier. The nights are colder. You know what's coming. Soon there will be snow. Fun fact: the farther north you live, the shorter the autumn days. By the end of autumn in northern Canada and Alaska, darkness has taken over nearly all of the day. Grizzly bears feast on salmon and berries, then lumber off to their dens to hibernate. They will sleep until spring. See the flocks of birds in the sky? They are flying south. Many birds migrate to warmer places in autumn. Fun fact: people in Alaska often see groups of caribou migrating. The caribou are moving from their summer homes near the Arctic Ocean to forests farther south. In New England, you can feel the crisp autumn air soon after school starts. Breathe into the air on these cool days. You can see your breath. Leaves are turning yellow, orange, red, and brown. Everybody's raking the leaves into colorful piles. Jump in! Fun fact: many leaves do not really make new colors. They lose color. As the days get shorter, the leaves stop making their green color, and orange and yellow then show through. Munch, crunch, gnaw, peck. Mice and birds are fattening up. Little striped caterpillars eat and eat and eat. Soon they will change into beautiful monarch butterflies. Fun fact: monarch butterflies fly up to 3,000 miles, 4,828 kilometers, to spend the winter in Mexico or California. That's a lot of flapping for a butterfly that weighs less than a penny. Squirrels chase and chatter as they hide acorns and nuts. They work hard now so they will have food in the winter. Autumn is a busy time for farmers in the Midwest. Giant combines move up and down the fields. Harvest time is here. Apples are crisp and juicy. Tables at the farmer's market are overflowing with potatoes, carrots, zucchini, tomatoes, and flowers. Fun fact: the harvest moon is the full moon nearest to the first day of autumn. The moon is so big and bright that it helps farmers as they work into the night. An autumn sunrise paints the sky purple and pink in the Appalachian Mountains. The dampness makes you shiver. Soon there will be rain. Hunters are out with their dogs. You can hear the dogs howling as they run through the forest. In California, you can spot humpback and blue whales as they make their way to winter homes. Go for a boat ride. A young humpback whale might come right up to look at you. It's curious, too. The desert air is hot and dry during the day. Seeds from desert broom plants drift together in the wind. At night, it cools off. The desert wakes up. Rabbits, mice, and other animals are searching for food. Now you know what autumn is like in different places around North America. What happens in autumn where you live? Fun fact: autumn is a time of celebration. Jack-o'-lanterns light up the night on Halloween as ghosts, princesses, and superheroes go trick-or-treating. On Thanksgiving Day, we celebrate our history and the harvest.
Now we'll take a short quiz. So let's go ahead and start. What do grizzly bears do before they hibernate? Go ahead and point to your answer. Is it A, they give birth to cubs? B, they line the den with goose down and fur and animal fur? C, they bury acorns and pine nuts in the den? Or D, they feast on salmon and berries? Point to your answer. D, correct. They feast on salmon and berries. Next question. What group of animals do people in Alaska see migrating? Is it A, polar bears, B, penguins, C, bison, or D, caribou? So point to your answer. Correct. Caribou. Letter D. As the days become shorter in autumn, the leaves, is it A, make extra food for the tree trunk? B, stop forming new seeds? C, start making orange and yellow colors? Or D, stop making their green colors? Go ahead and point to your answer. What do giant combines do in the Midwest? Is it A, they roll and bind the hay into bales for the barn? Is it B, they flood the fields with water for planting? Is it C, they move up and down the fields during harvest time? Or is it D, they spray the fields with poison to kill insects? Please point to your answer. Correct. The answer is C. They move up and down the fields during harvest time. Number 5. In the desert, what do seeds from the broom plant do? Sorry. Go ahead and point to your answer. Correct. Letter C. They drift in the winds. Awesome. Awesome. You got 100% and you read 592 words. That is great work. Now let's go ahead and go to our next video and see what assignments we have for today.